We asked Courtney, are you with Lisa because she takes care of you? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. We asked you, are you having sexual intercourse with any of the women who are calling your phone? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Why, baby? Why?
We asked you, other than the time you admitted to, have you had sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. 2 women. We asked you, Courtney, have you seriously hit on Lisa's daughter, Laree? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Okay. Good. You didn't hit on me. That's good.
We asked you when Laree walked into the bathroom while you were in the shower, was it because you've been having a consensual sexual relationship with her? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
How you feel? Okay. Good.
We asked you if you've been having a consensual sexual... We asked you, have you had any type of sexual contact with Lisa's daughter, Laree? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
John, we asked you, do you sleep in your clothes to avoid having sex with Ingrid? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. We asked you, do you sleep with your cell phone so Ingrid cannot look through them? You said yes. Lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
She's nosy.
We asked you, do you use 4 cell phones to communicate with women you're having sexual intercourse with? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
What?
Man, nobody did nothing, man. All right, man, whatever, man.
We asked you, are you having sexual intercourse with another woman when you claimed to be at the library? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Oh, man.
We asked you, when you claimed to be at the shelter, visiting your friends, are you having sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Whatever, man.
What are you going to do?
It's gonna pack it. Get the hell out of my house.
So we're going to do the lie detector test first, and we're going to find out if Shanika has been true to you since that time. You were asked if you cheated on Rashidi other than the one time you admitted to. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie more than 10 times. You were asked how many men you had sex with during your relationship with Rashidi. You admitted to 1 man, but the lie detector determined you had sex with more than 2 men. And you were asked if you wanted to be with Rashidi the rest of your life. You said yes, and the lie detector said that was a lie. You were asked if during your relationship with Kimber, have you ever had oral sex with your ex? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. So first we're going to read about David, all right? We asked you, David, do you want to marry Siobhan? You said yes. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. We asked you, are you attracted to Terry? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. We asked you, David, have you ever hit on Terry? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. All right, here's Terry's lie detector result. We asked you, Terry, are you attracted to David? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. asked you, have you ever hit on David? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. We asked you, do you want David to break up with Siobhan? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. We asked you, have you had any type of sexual contact with David? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you.
So wait a minute. You think he fantasizes about the mother?
Yes, they both flirt with each other, Maury. They're both flirting.
They're both flirting with each other. Okay, Jason, you were asked if you are addicted to porn. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
Are you serious?
How many times I try to have sex with you?
Get your chair. Come on now. You were asked during your relationship with Tasha, have you ever had sexual intercourse with a woman during your lunch break at work? You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie more than 5 times.
Whatever, man.
And you were asked if you were more attracted to Caucasian women than you are to Tasha. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. You were asked if the hickeys Octavia found on your neck were there from a girl you cheated on her with.
Yes, sir.
You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie. You were asked if the sheets and pillowcase were wet with sweat because you were cheating on Octavia. And you admitted to our lie detector administrator they were wet.
But, hold on now.
Because
hold
you
on.
cheated on Octavia
We was going
in your
through some
bed.
things. We was going through some things. So I stepped out of the house and I did what I wanted to do. We were going through some things, and that was that.
You were asked during your relationship if you ever cheated on Octavia. You admitted to cheating 2 times. The lie detector determined you've cheated on her more than 20 times.
Oh, 20 times? Oh, no, baby. Hey, no. It wasn't no 20 times, sweetheart. See what I'm saying? I might have stepped that far as a friend go, but see, baby, I wouldn't do that to you. See what I'm saying?
Now, sit down.
I love you too
Octavia,
much.
sit down.
I wouldn't do that to you.
John,
okay?
you sit down.
I love you.
Jeff?
Okay.
Dr. Jeff? What do you think?
Octavia, all I gotta say to you, you got a super strong personality. You knew he was cheating. You stayed.
Okay. Love and physical attraction. Do you think that you're better looking than Makiba? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. Here's the next section. Suspicious evidence. Do the strange phone calls you receive on your cell phone come from women you have had sexual intercourse with? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
More. Let's go.
Here's the next section. Is he a cheater? Did you have sexual intercourse with any of the women that live in your apartment complex? You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
Don't worry about it. We got this.
When your family member called Makiba and told her you were with another woman, were you cheating? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You know what?
You know that's
You
not
know,
no lie.
it's not a lie.
That's
Guess
not a
what?
lie.
Because you know what? The lie detector, guess what? It's broken and old too, right? I know. Don't worry about it. Come on,
with it.
come
When
on.
you get
Ain't nothing
paid.
wrong with it.
When you get
It wasn't wrong with it that you love
listen.
me.
When you get paid and tell Makiba that you're going to the store, are you really cheating with another woman? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. And we asked you if you cheated more than 25 times on Makiba. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined it was with more than 5 women.
You know what? Yeah. If we were on another show, I will mop your stage. But I